Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. It's your boy Mike, and we actually got a Dokkan newsletter talking about some incredibly hype stuff that's going to be incoming. So we have the SSJ Goku, the 5 guys as some people call them. They're going to be coming up pretty soon on the 15th, so in 2 days, which is going to be very, very hype. We also have the coin mechanic that's going to be coming in up pretty soon. I do kind of find it kind of weird that we are going to be seeing the banner for 7 days and then they're going to be implementing the coin mechanic. I feel like they should have just dropped it at the same time, but it is what it is. They're talking about his passive here, which we're going to go over in a second, and then they're talking about AGL, Gohan, and Incel. It did take a little bit to come over on the global side, but you know, I'm just happy it's going to be coming up soon, which that is going to be coming on 22nd. So in about it's like 10 days, 22nd. It's like 9 days. So that's gonna be coming up. That's gonna be really cool. Now let's go ahead and start talking about banner and then what the units actually do. So this is STR Goku's banner. If you're asking me personally if you should summon, the answer is no. It's a what's the best way to explain this? It's like with a hit, it's either you get the new unit and you feel really good, or you don't pull the new unit and you feel like shit. Because it's just like, everybody here is kind of bad, except for like STR Piccolo, and they're okay. They're not the best. This guy's aged out. This guy's aged out, aged out, aged out, aged out. Down release. These guys aged out. It's just like, they're not really good anymore. Now, Goku himself, he is insanely good, I would say. He is definitely top 10 and probably the #1 support, maybe in terms of LRs. I would say he's probably the #1 support because he has the 150% attack and defense. He has the Ki +5, so he's not suffering Ki issues, especially since he's also giving support. Like this is literally AGL Gohan, the one from what's it called? The AGL Gohan from the Pilaf saga. This support is literally that good, and then he's also getting 30% introduction, having multiplicative passive right here, being able to foresee people's super attack starting from the 10th attack. Like, I do think that's really good, but you don't really want to be running this guy in slot. You don't want to really be running this guy in anything but slot 3, I would say, because he's gonna age pretty well. Energy's just gonna be like that dominant slot 3 unit. It's just that there's definitely better options out there, so he's just kind of delegated to support, and you're not going to be able to get this too often. I don't think you are going to be able to get it if the fight goes on longer, but yeah. And then over here, this is like insanely good. All allies Ki +5. Like, if you're running a team of all R's and then all of them just start off with Ki +5, like the entire rotation is doing 24 Ki, and then he's going to be supporting, if you do put him in slot 2, he's going to be giving that 50% support, and then he's also going to be launching an additional super attack. So he's going to be insane. I'm probably going to go around 500 stones and then the tickets for this guy, but we'll see. It depends on if I can. Then Gohan. Ooh, he's so good. They did a really good job with it. Like, before, you know, he was still pretty good. Like, having defense on both the 12 and 18 Ki is insanely good. And then not only that, but they're giving him the lowering attack on both his 12 and 18 Ki. It does really help in situations like SBR and stuff. And then over here, getting the extra Ki and attack and defense like builds up a lot faster. It's not 7 turns anymore. It's just 4. Like, it's an insane thing. And then obviously the guard. And then most of the time you're going to be running this guy with Bird Q, and then bam. If you're under the 58% attack, I'm sorry, 58% HP, you're going to be transforming or providing this. That's a good thing. Most of the time you're not running against an android's enemy, so it's just like, what does it really matter? Like, unless you're doing something like the android's red zone, like it's not. This thing's not really doing anything with it. It's not really that much. It's helpful, but it's not. Unfortunately, they couldn't change this. I really think that they should have done this for the anniversary, but they should have updated it where Easy A's can start updating the active skills, but as of right now, there is still nothing in the game to do that. But it is what it is. And then Super Saiyan 2. This guy is just, everybody's seen clips about it. Just watching the entire field to go into AGL, and then boom, randomly changes key spears if you're doing the one enemy against SBR, and then just doing billion super attack, then boom, high chance of launching an additional one that procs after you transform, and then this one is when launching a super attack. So it's just like you can get up to 4 supers with this guy. Technically 5 if you're facing multiple enemies. So it's just like this guy's fucking busted. And then this is okay, but the fact that they changed this to greatly, wait, my bad. The fact that they changed the thing to add the greatly lower attack and defense like that, it really does help in situations like SBR if you are able to transform. You know, like I said, if you are able to transform, it all depends on if they're going to drop an Android 16 later on. But when that does happen, I feel like this guy can definitely just pop out and then bam, wins the entire game. Now Cell's kind of like a weird case, I would say, because they still haven't really helped him out like in any way possible. They really just threw this guy in there and were like, me. They got the nightgown on and everything. Like, he's really good. Like, this guy is insane, but gentleman, messenger from the future, fierce battle, ultimate life form. Like, these 3 links are like, oh yeah, let's look at androids. Man, what are some good android linking partners with this guy? Oh man, that's so good. Oh man, I love this guy. This guy definitely does a Kamehameha, right? Oh man, look at all these guys. Like, the best guy to run is him. And it's just like, both of these guys are not Slot 1 units. So what are you supposed to do? You put this guy, even as perfect Cell, you want to attack first when attacking. It's just like, what are you supposed to do? Who do you put in Slot 1 to help this guy out? There's just nothing. Now, let's say that they do drop a Slot 1, this guy, and then this guy, you go insane. Like, if you're able to live it, and then you're able to transform a Cell, he goes insane. And the fact that they made this from 30 to 40% is just like, it definitely helps. Because it's a free heal, and it's not a revive. It's like the revive before revives came out. It really does help and then I would even say better than revives, because it not only upgrades the unit like 10 times, but it also doesn't happen on the next turn. Like, when this guy revives, boom, or when he transforms, he's that guy. But 40% HP is definitely not something to rely on as well. So it's just like, yeah, you could just hop into event over and over again until you get this guy to transform. But when we're having to do it where there's 5 attempts a day, or even 3 attempts a day, it's just not worth it to try to like get this guy. And then again, the main issue with him is just like the links hold him back. Like wow, and revival. Oh, messenger from the future, ultimate life. Oh, these are gonna. And then even when you run him on like a big boss's team, which person's gonna have to be man? What evil unit are you gonna be running with this guy? You're gonna be running him with Rose. You're gonna be running him with Majin Buu with all modulings. Like, he doesn't link up with anybody except for himself, and no cell at the moment has slot 1 potential, and it's just sad. Because he's, like I said, he's really good, especially post revive, or yeah, post transformation. When he's perfect cell, he's just that guy. But like I was saying, oh yeah, and then something to keep in mind is that this is going to be double rates. I forgot to say this earlier. This is going to be double rates, and even with this being double rates, I would still not recommend you something on this. Like there's obviously 3 LRs rather than the usual 6 for Carnival banners, just because it's double rates. But even with SCR Piccolo being here, these 2 units don't make up the entire banner. Because regular, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We have same day what's going to be happening in a month. Then we have Goku Gohan Goten Day. Like there's just more stuff I would recommend you summoning on, or recommend you saving on, rather than this. There's just so much that's going to be coming out that I would not summon on this personally. Unless you're a whale. Which I am not. I'm just saving these guys. And then I'm not actually sure. Let me just check something real quick. Here. And then one thing that I would say as well is that because this guy was the Carnival times 2 rates from last year, I would not. I've already done a showcase on this. I would not summon from him. And it's just like, even with because I've run this guy with Kid Goku to give him the 8% extra damage reduction. You would have to have this guy rainbow for him to even be viable due to just this. He only has 58% defense and then 58% damage reduction. Don't look at that and then think that you're gonna be able to and then this guy from 2 years prior, he's gonna be doing nothing. Like, oh, I clicked on the oops. No. It's just don't summon for this guy. I beg on you. I beg, do not summon for Goku. If you do hop into the banner though, I really hope you pull him. You don't get any of these terrible units. But again, I would not recommend you summoning on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, especially since there's 12. Like this, when was the last time that you summoned on an LR banner that has had 12 units in it? Most of the time they just do 10 now. They are making it seem because of the times 2 rates that you're gonna pull this guy. You're not. Just don't go for it. But again, if you do try to summon from, I hope you good luck. I wish you good luck. Hope you pull. But I would say to just skip it. But I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys tomorrow.